Before the green flag flies at an AMSOIL Grand National Cross Country event, even the top riders love bench racing, laughing with each other. But you could bet when the helmets get on, things start to get serious. Time for warming up is over. Time for racing starts right now on RacerTV.com. RacerTV.com's coverage of the AMSOIL Grand National Cross Country Series presented by Maxxis continues. We're fighting for AMA National Championships. This is the Dunlop Tomahawk GNCC second straight time we've been racing up here in upstate New York. Let's give you our AMSOIL race recap of it's the Weisco John Penton GNCC in Ohio. Now, Adam McGill had come into this race with 3 straight victories, and your defending series champion on the number 1, Walker Fowler, needed to fight back. And here he and McGill drag racing through the first couple of corners and fighting it out into the woods. You got 6-time series champ Chris Borich right with them there in third. And we were set up for a great day of racing. Here's Borich trying to make moves, and McGill there as well. But unfortunately, McGill, following Fowler for most of the day, would have mechanical troubles right at the end. Fowler takes the win, and here is Borich leaping past the young Bryson Neal to take second. And I love the confidence out of Borich. Yeah, I got this, kid. And now Fowler with the win. A lot of confidence.
It seems like every time we build a new bike, I go out and win the first race on it. Both of the new bikes, I raced a brand new machine in Florida and then also one in Georgia, and I won both of those races as well. And every year we show up to Unadilla with a brand new machine, and I've won that race the last 2 years now. So it's kind of ironic, I think, more than anything, that when we build a new bike, we win on it. But I think it definitely has the ability to go. I'm riding the same machine for this race and snowshoe, so I'm hoping this bike can go 3 in a row.
Well, McGill, Borich, and the rest are hoping it's 1 in a row. Here in New York, they want to stop Fowler from building another win streak. He started the year with 3 straight wins. Then McGill got 3 straight. Another win for Fowler. Let's see what happens today in New York. We have perfect conditions for racing and a perfect start for Borich. He's down to the inside. Oh, but he tangles. Fowler tried to sneak around the outside. It didn't work. In fact, he almost spun out and crashed. And look again, our top 3. Same as what we had off the line in the previous round. Different order, though. Oh, but sneaking in. Jay Shadron getting around McGill. It's a good job by Shadron on the Yamaha. Got the distinctive blue headlights there blazing, and he's in front of McGill and challenging Fowler. And now Cole Richardson making passes, and he sneaks by McGill as well. So uncharacteristic to see McGill drop from 3rd to 5th. Let's watch his start again. I thought it was all Borich all the way, but look at Fowler. Drives it in so hard. Almost brings it around, and had that happened, he could have been tagged by someone, as his teammate Richardson right there might have hit him. That could have been a disaster, and look at how quickly he salvaged it. Now he's into the lead. It's tight woods up here in New York, and you see those rocks on the ground. That's what really tells a story on this track, just like its upstate New York neighbor, Unadilla, which will race later in the summer. Oh, bad start for the number 3, Jared McClure. But McClure always gets faster later in the races. I don't know if that's going to deter him from battling for a podium today, but already Fowler starting to stretch it out on Borich. Richardson in the hunt. Shadron as well. Then McGill. And the rest of the field starting to work their way through. You also saw the white machine. That's Bryson Neal, who had that 3rd place at our previous event on the Coastal Racing Yamaha. This is the NFAB Ampro Yamaha, the factory-backed effort of Fowler, pulling away from Borich, who's on the ye old cycle barn Maxxis MSR Suzuki. And Richardson has really turned it on here the last couple of rounds. Started the season a little slow. He is a rookie in the pro class, but don't let that fool you. He is very quick. Trouble was actually an illness at the beginning of the year. I believe he has his health situation a little bit more under control now. And he wants to go for wins. Forget about just podiums here. And Richardson starting to bear down on Chris Borich. and Shadron and McGill. Got to get on the stick here. Stay with us.
When it comes to guarding your engine, AMSOIL offers the next level performance enthusiasts demand. AMSOIL provides 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by a leading industry standard, extending the life of pistons and cams. Give the vehicle you love the above and beyond protection it deserves. AMSOIL, devoted to protection.
Here at Rocky Mountain ATV MC, our goal has always been to get you the best price and provide quality service. Now, we're giving you one more reason to shop with Rocky Mountain. We call it Quick Cash. It's simple to get. Just place an order with a qualifying Quick Cash item and get cash to spend on your next order. Try it out today. RockyMountainATVMC.com. Get ready.
Maxxis Tires. The Andersons discovered life is easier with an Outlaw RV. The Outlaw is a complete home on wheels with a multifunctional garage. Getting on the road has never been quicker. The Outlaw is made to fit the lifestyle of today's active families. So stop roughing it and start enjoying your weekends. Find the Thor Motor Coach Outlaw that fits your needs at GarageRVs.com today.
At Rocky Mountain ATV MC, we want to help increase rider participation at your next race, rally, or club event with our free Race Gas program. Join Race Gas, and every rider that signs up for your event or club gets a free $10 gift card to Rocky Mountain ATV MC. It's that simple. RockyMountainATVMC.com. Get ready.
It's the Tomahawk Grand National Cross Country ATV race brought to you by Dunlop. Walker Fowler, man, he is flying today. Even stronger, I believe, the performance right now than the race-winning ride that he had at our previous event, his home race in Ohio. And he takes a quick glance over the shoulder, I think maybe surprising himself with his effectiveness early in the race day. Now, Fowler has an interesting story, actually grew up on both bikes and ATVs in this series, and everyone really pegged him as a future bike champion. We did not have youth ATV racing when he was younger. He would show up at local races on a youth ATV, but in GNCC he was all bikes and was actually a former youth overall champion on two wheels and was signed to a factory Yamaha deal as an amateur. But at the same time, as he and his family were coming to these races saying, let us race youth ATVs as well, they finally relented. I believe it was 2004. We ran a one-off youth ATV race for mini quads, and Fowler won it. Those machines proved their worth. We started a youth ATV series, and Fowler won the championship, worked his way through the amateur ranks, and eventually had to park the motorcycle because his ATV skills were just undeniable. He might have been one of the contenders on bikes, but he is the champion right now in ATV racing and trying to get a second straight crown right now. And you can see what he has developed into. Not only a youth ATV champ, but then went through on an old Yamaha Raptor 250, did very well on that in our 10 a.m. morning program. In the XC2 Pro-Am division, which is one notch below this. He actually had a perfect season a few years ago. Once he had to deal with Chris Borich in the pro ranks, the going as far as getting race wins and championships was a little slower. Only figured out Borich really at the end of 2014, started reeling off race wins and won the title last year, and then going for it again this year. No change in the running order right now. You still see Borich, Richardson, Shadron, and McGill in fifth. Oh, laying down some horsepower is Fowler out in the open field stuff. And just enough dust kicked up here where he doesn't really have to worry about anyone through here. If you're going to catch this guy, you're going to have to do it in the woods. But that's certainly a tall order when he's rolling like he is right now. Boric still digging deep. Boric has always been good in this open stuff, but not able to shake Richardson. And a good run for Shadron here. Shadron has shown you give him a good start, he can mix it up with these boys. But GNCC races are won at the end, not from the start. A lot of riders run that pace all the way through. The last lap is where things get crazy. A lot of the veteran riders will hide special lines that they don't show anyone until the final lap. You never know how hard they're really going in the opening laps as well. That's where Boric has made his money and won his 6 championships, by waiting until the last lap to do some damage. So let's see if the kids, Richardson and Shadron, can stay with him. Remember what happened at the previous event. Boric busting out a little double jump on the final lap to get around another young rider, Bryson Neal. Let's see the lines. Boric figured out the exact same one that Fowler did. And everyone else does as well. There goes McGill by, so he is past Shadron. Little chicane here. Slow the riders down as they go across the road. Guys, we're building mileage, a little over 10 today. With each lap, probably do 4, maybe 5 laps today, depending how quick the lap times are. So you're looking at around 50 plus miles of racing in 2 hours, and that's the gold standard. Even on the bike side, the old enduro standard is 23 miles an hour, which might not sound like a lot, and I can guarantee you that Fowler is going a lot faster than that in this section, but then you get down to some of those first gear spots in the woods, and then you're running in the single digits. But out here, Fowler's making up great time, and look at that, a little style in it as well as he wheelies, getting maximum traction. Look at the Boric Bandits out there cheering their guy on. They want him to run and hide from Richardson and go after Fowler. Still not able to get a victory on the year is Boric, who is actually the all-time leader in GNCC race wins. Barely, you can tell through the dust, things are starting to build. Is that McGill around Richardson? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're waiting for the charge from McGill. We have it now. And we're back to the standard threesome up front. It's always a question, though, what will the order be? McGill trying to put in a charge. Let's see if he can get to Boric and make it a battle for second.
When it comes to protecting your engine, AMSOIL offers the next level performance truck owners demand. AMSOIL provides 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by a leading industry standard, extending the life of pistons and cams. Give the vehicle you love the above and beyond fortification it deserves. AMSOIL, devoted to protection.
CST Tires.
As riders and racers, we understand the need to get quality parts, apparel, and accessories fast. We have the horsepower of multiple warehouses to make sure your gear, OEM parts, or accessories make it to your door quickly. Check out our easy-to-use website and experience customer service that takes the whole shot. RockyMountainATVMC.com. Get ready.
You smell it, you feel it, you can taste it in the air. Speed, man. Full wide open. Blast.
I didn't really like high school too much. Too booky, too take notes, learn this, and that's it. At Wildtech, they had full-size motorcycles. The feeling of taking them apart every day, putting them back together. You can't explain it. Everything I learned applies to now. Seeing your motorcycle that you put together right around the track at 180 miles an hour, oh, definitely rewarding. My name is Mike. My school's Wildtech.
Get on the fast track to a career. Turn pro at Wildtech.
When it comes to guarding your engine, AMSOIL offers the next level performance enthusiasts demand. AMSOIL provides 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by a leading industry standard, extending the life of pistons and cams. Give the vehicle you love the above and beyond protection it deserves. AMSOIL, devoted to protection.
Maxxis Tires.
Well, time running out. If anyone wants to do anything with Walker Fowler, who has, yes, walked away from the competition today. Now, I know he's your defending champ and he already has 4 wins on the season, but we don't normally see the victories come quite like this. It has been a dominating ride for him. That's a lap rider back there, no cause for alarm. And if Fowler keeps riding like this, it's going to be hard for anyone to reel him in the point standings. Chris Borich, oh, a little wind out in the field. That's going to help his pursuers. Gets that dust out of the way. But where are they? Adam McGill is third. I thought we were going to see a charge. McGill go back after Borich. Not happening. And McGill did tell us earlier today he has not had the best luck, and this track doesn't necessarily suit his style. I wonder if he has not decided that a podium might be the goal today and just go for third. Normally you see a little bit more aggression from McGill early in the day. He actually dropped back to fifth. He has methodically gotten to third, but I'm not seeing that typical McGill style through here. Usually that guy can use momentum like no other in the rough stuff, but seems to be a little bit riding more within himself today. When he's on his game, you see him bouncing around and you think he's about to crash or make a mistake, and then it actually turns out to be something he has done on purpose. Just hits the stuff so hard but stays so loose on the machine. But not quite the style today for McGill. But championships are won with podiums. He knows on his worst day, if you take a third, that's fine. I don't think anyone's going to catch Fowler. He's headed for payday and pay dirt. Bringing it on in, and it's going to be 2 wins in a row, and actually asking the lap rider, do you want an extra lap or not? What a nice guy. I've never seen anything like that. Fowler takes to win. The lap rider says, I don't want to ride another lap. I'm tired. So the victory goes to the Yamaha man. And he had enough time to speak with the lap rider at the end. That's a sign of domination. Chris Borich, the quest for another win, goes on another week. Podiums again, just short of another victory. And here comes McGill. That's going to be third place.
I don't know if you even know you're about a mile ahead of these guys today. Look like you're having a blast. I saw a couple fist pumps out there, saw a couple cheers. Tell us about it, man.
Just feeling the flow, feeling good. As soon as we got on this track today, almost had another hole shot, but Chris's bike is firing really good, but we got in the woods. He made one mistake, put me in the lead, and I just flashbacks to last year. I just felt phenomenal. The track just came to me. The bike worked absolutely perfect. We're sticklers about our setup, and like you said, I'm not even breathing hard. The bike is the easiest thing to ride. This thing's incredible. So we just put in laps. I saw Adam get around Chris. I was like, well, he's either gonna make up time or we're gonna keep pushing, and I guess we kept pushing.
No doubt. 2 wins this season back-to-back, 2 wins back-to-back at the Tomahawk. How does that feel?
Feels awesome, man. Can't get any better.
Awesome. See you on the podium in just a minute.
Heck yeah.
All right, thanks there, Megawatt Matt Watson, for the post-race interview. Your Rocky Mountain ATV MC results. McClure does end up putting on a charge late in the game to get to 5th ahead of Shadron. Here's your AMSOIL race recap. Borich the lead early. Fowler almost pitched it away right there, and that would have changed things dramatically. And instead, he was able to hold on to second. Brief battle with McGill behind Borich, then Fowler into the lead. He tells us there in the post-race interview that it was a stall for Borich that allowed him to take the lead, and from there, really wasn't even challenged. It was a little bit more intriguing, the battle for second on back. Borich was there. He had to deal with some pressure from Cole Richardson, the young rookie. Also Jay Shadron in the hunt, and McGill. There's Shadron. Got another look today at what podium speed feels like. Ended up 6th overall, though, when it was over. But no challenging Fowler, who is literally letting everyone eat his dust all afternoon here in New York. 2 victories in a row. Things are looking good for your defending champ. Let's check in with Borich.
Chris, an amazing race. Got a battle all day long with Adam McGill. Here you have no brakes, come to find out, from the very first lap.
Yeah, we lost brakes right at the end of the first lap, and it was, I knew it was going to be a long day. It was real tough out there, and a lot of up and down hills, especially with no rear brakes. I knew it was going to be a tough day, and I just tried to put my head down, and I knew Walker kind of gapped me just a little bit. He had probably 20 seconds on us or so, and I got pumped up a little bit, and once I got ready to pump, I felt like I was rolling pretty good. And obviously, the last lap here, I think I gained like 5 seconds on Walker with no rear brakes. So, but hats off to him. He was ripping good, and thankful to be up here.
Got to be pleased with your consistency right now.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely getting back into the grind here, and we're just having little problem after little problem with these brakes. But we'll work on them and get them fixed.
Thanks a lot. To see you on the podium.
Thanks.
GNCC lifer, they're always good to see Borich sticking around and hanging on the podium. It's these 3 again, McGill, Borich, Fowler. It's the question, the order. We'll find out when we go racing again next week. Thanks for watching Racer TV.